So I had a lot of issues riding Z the last time I tried to get on her, but there's a lot that has changed. We're in a new place, and you know, in the end of the day, she has a really bad history. So the history comes right back up in her mind. But I noticed today that she blew an abscess on the right front. So perhaps she was sore, and she doesn't limp when she's sore because she had all 4 feet sore. So she's harder to tell. But in any case, she blew an abscess on the right front. So perhaps now that it's blown, she's more comfortable and we'll have less issues. We will see. And because it was on the front of the foot, it's also more difficult to identify that the horse has an issue there. But anyway, I did put on the baby headgear, so I have the caveson with the reins on the caveson, and I have the bit so that I can see if the reins are causing the issue, because she was taken badly in her headset in the past. She's always felt comfortable in this bridle setup, so I decided to use the baby bridle setup and see how she feels about it today. So I did some very light lunge work, and now I'm gonna do some work in hand to see how she feels about the bitting aids. And she immediately steps back, which is the bad reaction that you don't want a horse to take, but that's the thing, she was not trained properly before. So hopefully the camera saw that. The horse is having a hard time turning into the bridle away from me and accepting the rein aids. She fights and doesn't want to be forward into the bridle. So that could be because of her neck surgery. So for me, that means I need to spend more time working in hand on the ground. Yeah, I'll get more physically fit. But we'll give it a whirl. We'll give her more time in the work in hand with the bridle. See if we can get her forward in the bridle. And when she comes to work every day forward in the bridle, then we'll go ahead and proceed with riding. So this will be my last method of attempt. I give many horses many chances, but after a while you have to say that's all you can do. I can't have a dangerous horse, nobody can. I am 59, and though I can ride out some crazy ass horses, I don't really want to anymore. I want to ride and enjoy the ride. I'm all done fixing everybody's broken horses. I did that for many years, and being the first rider on the crazy shit. So this horse is a rescue. She's the only horse I take in that I don't start from a baby, and I won't take another one in because of her. It's a lot of work, it's a lot of money, it's a lot of sweat, tears, and just as much pain in the heart. And it's not that I don't like rescuing a horse, it's just that I just don't need that challenge physically anymore. I just don't have the body to physically work through a horse's emotional issues and hold my ground while explaining to it that I'm not there to hurt it, but I'm there to help it. And it's unfortunate that it takes a lot once somebody has ruined a horse. She didn't get ruined for a long period of time, but those 6 months changed her whole world and her whole perception. She's really sweet in many other ways. She can be hard for the vets, but if I'm there, she'll comply and let me do things she won't let other people do. But she does take a strong fight and a strong hold sometimes to get through to doing the things we need to do for her medically. So, you know, that's also into the factor when we rescue a horse, how long we spend on it. Because if it can't be good just doing the things veterinary-wise, then that can be a problem as far as just having it as a pasture ornament. You can't even have a pasture ornament you can't treat medically. So I'm going to keep working her in hand. I gave her that little break. Good girl. So there you can see I'm taking the outside rein, and she has a hard time just following the outside rein like a green horse. So on the left, that's where she had the surgery. That's where she had the surgery, and I like to push her left from the right side so she doesn't fall on the left shoulder like she has a tendency to do. So they were taking everything in baby steps, like she's not been doing this before. still very much pulling out all the roots and the sticks out of the ground. So it's really hard finding the right place, and that was another part I felt was affecting her, was that there's a lot of stones and sticks, and they are scratching up the horse's fetlocks and causing him some minor scrapes and such, which is unfortunate, but we're developing the property, or redeveloping. So it just takes time to get everything right. So we'll take that time to reset the horse. You can see going to the left, she did better than going to the right. She had a very hard time understanding to carry herself when I released the reins. So the horse has to learn that I can release the reins and she can stay in a good shape. So the descente de main gets trained in hand from the ground, not only from the saddle. So if you want the horse to carry itself and be independent, teach it everywhere to be independent, or else you fail. So anyway, she has some good work to do on the ground. We'll see if we can work through those issues and if she'll come back to me, because she is a fabulous horse to ride when she keeps her stuff together. Huh, Mama? And I do love her. Don't make any mistake about that. She does get into my heart.